There's just something so satisfying about still being in bed at noon, even though I'm not a teenager anymore. I feel like it's even more satisfying now that I'm not a teenager to still be in bed by noon. And yet, I feel like I should get up, go be productive with life. I'm struggling trying to turn the marquee off. I get a text from my mom. Apparently she was walking home. It's cold in this house once again, and so my feetsies are cold. So I needed some type of slippers. I mean, I could have gotten socks, but slippers seem more appealing. Like my slippers. Alright guys, guess what today is? Voting day! So it's actually the first time I can legally vote. I registered to vote. So I'm gonna go vote with my mom once she's finished. We're gonna go vote where we can. So yeah. So anyways, this election has been pretty big. I honestly haven't been totally following the election just because in all honesty it all annoys me. Like, they just, I don't know, they just sit and argue back and forth and it's just like, okay, I'm done. Like, you guys are annoying. Turn off. Done. Yeah. But it is really important to vote. It really is. I know, there are so many people out there that think my vote's just one vote, it won't matter, if I don't vote, it doesn't matter. But in all reality, if you don't vote, then, where's your vote gonna go? Who's gonna vote for you? It is really important to vote. And just like America is, our voices should be heard. And so our votes should be heard. So yes, I am going to go vote. It is my first time voting ever. I've already registered to vote, like I said, so yeah. Okay, let me explain the story that you're all probably wondering by now because of the title. So, today, my mom and I went to vote. We went to vote together. But we went, we waited in line. And we got there. And this is my first time voting. Just turned 19 this year, turned 18 last year. And so, I was actually pretty excited. I mean, no offense, there wasn't many great candidates this year, but I was excited to actually have the experience of voting. So when we finally got up, they asked for your ID. I gave up my driver's license. They told me I needed I was sent some card or whatever, and I needed that, and I didn't understand, so I was just like, okay, I remember receiving a card, but I thought it was just confirming that I registered to vote. So we went home. My mom voted while we were there, but we went home looking for it, the little card, because, I'm pretty sure I threw that thing away. But we couldn't find it and I had to go to work. So my mom called the city and told them what happened, to see what we needed to do, and everyone was super nice. No one was rude about any of this. But so the lady that she was on the phone with was super nice, but told them that the people at the registry or the poll place, whatever, they should have not told me I couldn't vote. That was really bad on their part. But what had happened is somehow I registered to vote through the mail, except I never got the mail ballot thing, so I couldn't vote either way. So Luckily, I have amazing managers. Oh, praise the amazing managers of Michaels. But they let me, once I went to work, once some more employees came in, they let me hurry and run over to go vote. So as soon as they came, I went and I met my mom, and we went to go explain what happened. And they understood completely what was happening, so they let me fill out this form and whatever. And so I voted on paper, like the olden days. So I voted on paper, but I did vote. I got to vote, and it was a cool experience. And I have to say, I'm kind of happy that happened, my first experience, because you know what, this is really, really different for me. You know, this is part of adulting. It really is. And it's something that all us Americans should do, is vote. And I know a lot of people stopped voting the last few years. Like, people just weren't interested in voting. People just said, you know, my vote doesn't count, it doesn't matter, my vote won't make a difference. But like I've said, voting makes a difference. The 2016 elections are officially over. We now officially have our next president for the next 4 years. Donald Trump won the 2016 elections and is now our next president. Not everyone is going to agree with him as our president. Not everyone is going to accept everything that he has to say. But during the elections, not everyone accepted what the other candidates had to say. The only thing we can do now is to have faith in our new president, that he will direct us and become the leader that we're all hoping for. We may not all accept him as our president, but we can at least all start being respectful tonight to one another. That we can all respect each other's values, and we can all try to help one another be respectful and feel accepted. Not everyone is going to accept everything that he does as president. Not everyone is ever going to accept him as our president. But we can all try to be respectful. We were given the chance to vote this past week. We were given the chance to have our voice. We had the chance. So if you didn't, well then, we can't exactly complain. If you didn't vote, is there any room to complain? Because you had your chance to have your voice out there. That's what's great about America, is we can go vote and let our voices be heard. We may have not gotten the candidate that we wanted for president, but we were at least given the chance to try. We were at least given the chance to let our voices be heard. Shouldn't we be thankful that we had even that chance? Whereas some other places, that's their wildest dream, to have their voices be heard. Here in America, we were just given the chance to vote for our 2016 election. We were just given the chance to vote for our next president, next 4 years. Together, we now have our next president, and it's Donald Trump. Whether you agree with him or not, let's all be respectful to one another, starting right now. Please, be respectful, America, and thank you for voting.